Thank you.
So now everyone, could you please share what was the good things about this class? Minji, you want to go first?
The thing I really like about the Narnia class is that we just like read the whole book. It's kind of like a book club, except we do more crafts, and it was a lot of fun.
And Flora.
I like that we can do crafts because sometimes at summer I can't do that much things because I have to do a lot of other like learning things. But this is like fun arts and crafts, and we also get to learn. One thing I liked about it is that like we learned like a lot of new stuff, like definitions, and we get to make like a bunch of stuff out of paper, like you fold, and it was like really fun too. And like you were like the best teacher.
Thank you so much. You're so sweet.
I really like the crafts, and we got to learn a lot of stuff here. New stuff from other people, of their perspective, and I like the on-site class. It was really fun.
Okay, thank you. Then we have two more people. Han, would you like to share your thoughts?
I liked it because we could share stuff and make crafts. I learned many things, and I like making the presentation.
And then Taehoon, are you ready?
Sure. Hi, my name is Shiny. I live in this magical world and inside a private garden with golden gates at the entrance. I am an apple, but not an ordinary one. My skin is shiny silver. You can use me as a mirror. That is where I got my name from. So one day I was minding my own business when I saw the gates open for the first time in my life. I was scared but curious. Then I saw this boy walking to me. He picked me from my tree and put me in his pocket. And the boy was walking out. He noticed a fierce looking woman. They had a conversation, and the boy on a flying horse, and the boy, oh, sorry, I missed the word, got on a flying horse. Got the boy over here, and got on a flying horse and took off over here on the top, like in the middle.
Just keep going. Yeah, you can fix later. Okay, keep going.
And the boy got on a flying horse and took off. We landed in this world with a bunch of animals. The boy walked up to the lion. They talked and then planted me inside a river. My whole body tingled, and then I grew roots and branches. A small silver apples peeped out of me. The boy picked one of my kids and took it. I was very angry. Part 2. As soon as I was born, I was separated from my mom. I was so scared. I saw animals and the boy put me in his pocket. The boy talked to the lion. Then I was suddenly in a woods and then a place called London. Can you turn the page?
Yes, sir.
First, I came inside this building that was all connected and weird to me. It was very new to me. Then I went into a room with a sick mother, as I could tell. First, they peeled me and ate me. It hurted a lot. I ended up being a very skinny apple, and I wasn't silver anymore. I was angry and frustrated. The boy planted me in his back garden. Soon I grew into a big tree. I stayed in that yard for a long time. One day I got knocked by the wind. I got knocked down when the grown up boy turned me into a wardrobe. I was happy to be in a new place, but I hated being a wardrobe. I was a stupendous closet in a human house. I missed my mom, but I couldn't remember her face anymore, which was sad. I missed the magic world with the animals, but I knew I can't go there again. One day, this girl went into me to hide. I noticed that inside of me was a snowy world. How weird. I was surprised to see that inside of me was a magic snowy world. Maybe it's because I was from a magic mom that was from a magic world with the animals. My head hurt from the thinking. I had so many questions, but I guess I would never know if I was in this house of a human far and far away from the magic world that had my family called Narnia.
It's a beautiful story. Excellent job. Thank you. Let's give it up for him. Okay, go ahead, Minji.
Hi, my name is Clover. And I am not an ordinary apple. You see, I am silver. Yes, I have the color silver. Before you ask me any questions, I'll tell you a little story about myself. It's when I heard the Golden Gate open for the first time. I lived in the garden. It was peaceful until the Golden Gates opened. I was surprised because a boy was running toward me. He plucked me, and in a second, I was in his pocket. I looked out from his pocket because a loud voice was heard from behind. It was a tall woman after me and the boy. The boy ran and was now on a horse with the girl. The horse flew toward the land of Narnia. When we arrived, the boy gave me to this beautiful lion. The lion was facing me when the boy handed me to him. My eyes met his. The boy and the lion talked and called each other Aslan and Diggory, so I'm guessing that is their names. Then Diggory threw me into the ground, and I grew the very next day. Now Aslan, the mighty lion, told Diggory to take an apple from me. Diggory took a part of me and he talked to Aslan, which I barely understood. The girl, Diggory, and this man, I'm guessing that their names are Polly and Uncle Andrew. We all arrived to these peaceful woods and then to London. Diggory took me to this door and he opened it. There was a woman laying on the bed. She ate me bit by bit, and then Diggory planted the core of me, and I grew. But a big storm knocked me down, and Diggory made a little wardrobe with me, and then, now, in a few years, 4 children were standing in front of me to enter me.
Another excellent story. Good job. Excellent, Minji. Okay.
Hi, my name is Goldie the Apple, and this is my story. I was in a tree and hanging on the branch when suddenly a boy came in the quiet garden. With no warning, the boy picked me up, then sniffed me, then put me in his pocket. I was scared. Then a noise frightened all of us. A girl, the boy, and even a horse was shivering in fear. A tall woman that looked crazy was talking to the boy. Eat the apple and you will live forever, the witch said, looking determined. No, I want to live an ordinary life and die like a normal person, he said. They talked and argued a lot. Then they finished the big battle and the kids went on the horse that had wings and flew away.
Hi, my name is Goldie. I am a special kind of apple. I am a magic kind of apple. I am from Narnia. I'm not red or green. I am a bright, shiny gold. If you put I was trying to write me somewhere dark. You can read a book under my light. I smell so good that you want to eat me every day. Aslan made my mother tree and planted the tree in the center of the secret garden in north of Narnia. Do you want to know my secret journey? Next. One day a boy took me, and the boy's name was Diggory. the witch was talking to Diggory. Then the boy got on a horse and flew with Polly. Diggory gave me to Aslan. Then he said to throw me. When I heard that, I was scared like a cat eating a mouse. Diggory throwed me, but it didn't hurt that much. The next day, I grew to a wardrobe. When Diggory took one apple from my tree and gave it to his mom, and I am happy that one of my apple could help Diggory's mom. I am very proud of myself.
In the garden. One day I heard the golden gate of the garden opening for the first time. I was surprised because a boy was walking down to us and he picked me from the tree I was on. He was going back to the golden gates. Then there was a very tall woman having a conversation with the boy. After it ended, he went on a winged horse and flew. After a long time, the boy went to a lion and he threw me into the mud. The next day I was a tree. The boy walked towards me again and picked an apple from me. Part 2, the apple which got picked from the original. The boy took me off of mother tree and was walking toward a lion and had a conversation, and we teleported to the wood with this girl, and we jumped in a pool of water and teleported to a weird place. And the boy took me to a woman, and the boy broke me. Then I was nothing but a core of an apple. Then the boy took me to a garden and buried me. The next day I was a tree. After a very long time, a big storm blew me and I broke down. A boy who is now a grown-up made me into a wardrobe. The end.
Hello! My name is MGA. I am Special Apple. I am Special Apple. I travel many places. I am in the garden that have a golden door, have sign. One day I am resting. Suddenly a woman jumped over the fence and she came to us and is my friend. I barely saved. The next day the door was open, and there come one boy and one girl. The boy came to us and picked up me carefully. Then the woman who is my friend yesterday came in. Then she said to the boy to eat the fruit. Then the boy go out into the garden door. His mother get better and he planted again in Digger's yard. Then he moved into a big house. When there is big storm, he fell down and Diggory made him to wardrobe. Few years later, there is one kid go inside to wardrobe, Narnia, and later 4 kids go inside him, and they said they have go to Narnia and have fun adventure to Diggory.
I am from Narnia. I am not red or green. I have a shining bright silver skin. If you put me into your dark room, you can even read a book under my light. I smell heavenly sweet and taste rich. He turned away from her and jumped on a horse with the girl. And then they flew back to Narnia. Finally, Diggory handed me to a huge and beautiful lion. He told Diggory to throw me into the riverbank where the ground is soft.
I went to a lion that was big and bright. They talked and I listened. When the lion said, the boy can keep me, he went to London and the boy rushed to a room where a sick-looking woman was. All I remember was she ate me. But I was not sad though because the boy planted me and I grew. But I was chopped down and now I'm a wardrobe in the boy's house. And I lived a good life.
And then they flew back to Narnia. Finally, Diggory handed me out to a huge and beautiful lion that said something that I do not know. The boy threw me into the ground and I grew in the next day. Aslan told Diggory to take one of my apples. The boy brought me to a weird place. I grew into a tree the next day, and I was struck down by something hot. I woke up in a place. Is this a hospital? So, then I noticed I was not an apple anymore. I was a wardrobe. And a few years later, someone
Wow,
went
your
in-
story is so awesome. So concise, but it has everything in
It's
it.
beautiful. All right. Thank you, guys. This is it today. And we'll see you hopefully next time. Bye, everyone. Have a great summer. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
I enjoyed the Narnia class.